Friday. It is Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I am doing today part three of my series on properly fueling our bodies. Today, I wanted to talk about healthy hydration. Yes, it is so important as we are on any kind of health journey and really just our daily living that we are getting proper amounts of hydration. And probably the number one thing I see my clients struggle with is trying to get that water in, myself included. It's hard for me to get those ounces in every day. And I wanted to share some tips with you to kind of explain the importance of water and to kind of just make you a little bit more aware of the importance of water in any kind of day-to-day living. So we know water is super, super important. It helps us with our optimal cell um, organization, functioning. It helps with digestion. It helps with all kinds of things. Also helps with your skin, helps you to have a clear complexion, helps you to look like you're glowing, which is really in style right now. It also helps to keep us have clearer thinking. Again, it just helps everything work a little bit better in the way that it's supposed to. Um, and believe it or not, water can help keep you fuller. So if you're on a weight loss journey, you need to make sure that you're getting enough, because if you're not, you might notice that you're a little bit hungrier. And of course, that's going to counteract what you're trying to do. How much should you be getting? You should be getting between 80 and 100 ounces of water a day. A day. And that can seem a little daunting. I'm here to tell you that if you are drinking currently 16 ounces a day, 24 ounces a day, not unusual for me to hear that from clients that just begin program. It's okay. You have a great starting point, and I'm going to give you some tips to help get that in. Believe it or not, 3 cups of caffeinated beverages, whether that be coffee or tea, actually count towards that healthy hydration, especially if you're following programs. So that's great news for those of you who are coffee or tea drinkers. And that's a really great thing. I know I've enjoyed drinking a couple of cups of coffee a day and mixing it in with my fuelings. So do what works for you when it comes to keeping track. And it's really important that you keep track, because I would venture to guess that if you start measuring, you're going to have a lot less water than what you actually think. And I've done this experiment myself, and I want to show you something. I have here one of the cups that I like to use. I'm a Southern girl. I love my ice. And this right here is I think it's a 30 ounce. Yep, this is a 30 ounce cup of water. And I don't know if you can see, but I have lots of ice. This is the way I love my water. This was so eye-opening to me. So I was doing this, and I think I had gone in for some blood work or something, and the nurse was like, "Oh my gosh, you're dehydrated. I can't find your veins. Your veins are really hard to find." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I drink 4 of these a day. Like, I'm getting plenty of water." Guys, let me show you something. I have this filled with water and with ice. I want to show you just how much of this cup filled with ice is actually water. I'm pouring it into my measuring cup. Okay, again, there's still ice in here. I took the water out, thought I was doing a really good job, and it's only 2 cups of water. This is 30 ounces. With all the ice is only 2 cups of water. So you are probably thinking that you're getting probably about twice the amount if you're filling it with ice. Now, the solution to this is not put ice in it. Not an option for me. I love my ice. So that's not an option for me. So that just tells me I probably need to drink twice as much, twice as many cups as I was used to getting. So instead of my 4 cups, I probably need to drink 8 of these if I'm going to continue to have the ice in it, okay? Just wanted to show you that. Some people like this. It's great for the environment. I like to have my reusable Evian water. I drink 1 of these a day, and then I refill it twice. So I like this because it's portable. It fits in my cup holder. I don't have to worry about losing it, which I do pretty frequently when I lose my nice cups. So I like having this. Yes, I know it's not the best for the environment, but I'm reusing it. I'm refilling it during the day. Sometimes I'll use it from day to day. So that's the good thing about it. But what I like about it is I know this is a liter. I know there are 33.8 ounces in this. So if I drink 3 of these a day, that's going to be my maximum water intake for the day. And there's little games that I play with this I'm going to share with you in just a minute. So I just wanted to caution you, if you're using ice in a cup, be really careful. Measure it yourself and see exactly how much water you're getting, because I would venture to guess that it's probably not as much as you think. So how can you get your water in? If you're struggling to get it in, I've got some tips for you. So one of the games I like to play is I have my trusty bottle. I try to finish one of these filled up before noon. So I'm doing pretty well. I'm about more than halfway through this. It's currently 10 o'clock our time. So I have a couple more hours to finish this. I'm ahead of where I want to be. So that's great. And then after lunch, I fill it up again and I'll drink it again. And then I'll try to finish that next bottle between 3 and 4 o'clock. And then I round out the last bottle before I go to bed. Usually around 8 o'clock is when I try to stop drinking my water. Otherwise, it's going to affect my sleep. So that's one tip that I have. Another thing is, if you are watching TV, like I know I like to do, watch a couple of programs during the day. It's just my trash TV. What I do is instead of fast forwarding through the commercials, I will go through and run through the commercials. During the commercial break, I will actually drink my water. Again, another tip that I have to help me kind of get my water in, because it's not very enjoyable. Again, this is straight water. I do not add anything to it, and I encourage you to do the same, because anything that you add to it, even if it helps you in the beginning, we really think that water is going to be the best thing for you. Another thing I do is when I'm folding baskets of clothes or doing menial tasks or doing work in between my tasks, I'll stop and take some time and guzzle some water. It's another way to help get water in. And then also what you can do is I've read this somewhere, that the first thing you put into your mouth in the morning is what you're going to crave for the rest of the day. So if I'm trying to get my water in, I'm going to drink my water first thing. I try to get in about 16 ounces before I even come downstairs. So that looks like me taking water with me to bed in my trusty bottle and drinking about half of this before I end up going downstairs. So while I'm getting ready in the morning, I'll just keep drinking while I put makeup on or doing my hair, whatever. So that's another way for you to get your water in. And just remember, first thing you pop into your mouth is probably what you're going to crave for the rest of the day. So if you pop that Pop-Tart in your mouth in the morning, or that biscuit or whatever, you're going to be craving carbs or whatever it is that you're eating first thing in the morning. Also, if your body is signaling to you that you are hungry, more times than not, it's going to be that you're actually thirsty. Our body does not have a way to signal the difference between thirst and hunger. Usually it's pretty evident, especially in the summer months. I'm just parched, your mouth is dry, whatever. But most cases, if you're hungry, it's because you're actually thirsty. So I encourage you, if you're hungry, go ahead and drink 16 ounces of water, sit with it for a minute, 5 minutes, recheck yourself. If you're still hungry, legitimately you're hungry and you need to eat something, preferably protein packed, to help satiate you a little bit better. And if you're not hungry after you drink the water, then guess what? You were just thirsty. So I just wanted to share that with you. But I just wanted to encourage you, water is so, so important on any journey that you're on, day-to-day living. You will optimize your body's functioning if you get the proper amount of water. So I offered you some tips. If you've got more to add to that, I'd love to hear them. Message me or comment below. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Let me know if you watch this live or if you're going back and watching the recording. And have an awesome weekend. Talk to you soon.